Guys, before, after. I got a haircut. I'm feeling good. Let's go. What is going on, everyone? Jeremy Ritz here. Courage pays better than fear trading with another episode of Driven. I hope you are having a phenomenal day here on this Wednesday. It's 2 green days in a row for the market. Tuesday, 150 points higher. Today, 40 plus points higher on the SPX. And the bulls are trying to make a charge. They're trying to make a push here as the week moves forward here. We're in a new month. Happy April 1st. There will be no April Fool's joke here for all of you guys. Just straight up market talk. But we started out on a positive note. And if you look at how the candle closed today on the SPX, you can see that we are above the 10-day exponential moving average. But notice right above that rests the 200-day simple moving average. And that is going to be the line in the sand right now for this interim trend. And the thing that we want to watch is as the price moves up to that area, if we continue to go higher, how does it interact with the 200? And that's going to tell you a lot. If it gets rejected at that area, there is a chance that we are going to come lower and that we'll get that flush capitulation, the 10% correction, and continue further to the downside. Now, that's all going to be dependent on what is happening with the macro environment and with the war between the United States and Iran. And the reason why we're running as hard as we are in a bullish direction is because Trump had said that in 2 to 3 weeks he expects to be out of Iran and that this thing is going to be done. And that he doesn't care if the Strait of Hormuz, I think I said it correctly, is closed, that other countries are just going to have to figure it out, that the United States doesn't need that oil. However, that is not good for the global economy. That is not good for energy prices. It's not good for oil prices, and it can cause some real economic damage. So there are repercussions and pain when it comes to oil prices and the strait being closed. But as Trump says, he doesn't care. Now, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time, Trump is going to address the nation about the war in Iran. So we'll probably get the word about when this operation is over, if he's going to declare that things are a victory. I'm not sure how this is going to go or what he's going to say, but you have to wonder if the buying that we've had the last 2 days follows the buy the rumor, sell the news concept. And we've seen that play out time and time again. And so let's see if tomorrow we have a red day. And there's also the component that every time Trump says something that, oh, we're talking to Iran, we're in negotiations, you know, they desperately want a ceasefire, Iran comes out and releases a statement that says, we're not talking to them. The president's delusional. And in fact, I do believe that someone from Iran's leadership is releasing a letter to the American people. I'm not sure what time that's supposed to come out. Who knows what that's going to say. So there's a couple different things that are going to be happening here later tonight. So, and they will have an impact and move the markets tomorrow, Thursday, April 2nd. All right, and so futures market is open. It is 6:11 p.m. Eastern time, slightly up 0.75 points. not much, but again, where we are right now, we still need to get clarity in terms of what the outcome of this war is going to be. Progress is being made. There was a statement that Iran wanted to end the war, that they don't want the war just as much as the U.S. doesn't. So the fact that there's that united common goal is a positive thing. However, these things aren't always neat and clean and linear. This is not a straight line to 7,000 on the SPX. It's just not. So expect things to be messy a little bit. Expect some more volatility to come into play. Expect oil to make one last push. I wouldn't be surprised to see the VIX spike one more time. oil spike one more time, capitulation in terms of the fear move, and then that be the bottom. Or it's a miracle and things just happen to work out perfectly. It's over, it's done, people go on their merry way, oil comes back down, and things get back to normal. Which scenario seems most likely to you? Right? I'm hoping for it's all just goes back to normal. But again, in trading in the markets, everything is probability, so we have to monitor the probabilities in terms of how things play out. So there you go. Anyway, next Thursday, April 9th at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time, I am going to be leading a live webinar on my YouTube channel to talk to you about this war that we are currently in with Iran and what it means for your money, how markets typically respond in war environments, not only what happens in the short term, but the medium term and the long term, and how to see similar situations involving oil and war and the impact, what has happened in the past. So I'm inviting you to join me for that webinar again, April 9th next week. And then April 21st and 22nd, I'm going to have my next free class called From Fear to Your First Trade, which I'm really excited about. So I hope you'll join me for that. And then May 1st, I launched the big boy, the big daddy, my day trading class. I'm not sharing the title with you guys yet, but it's coming. And so I'm just super excited to have the opportunity to share my knowledge of the markets with all of you. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you have a phenomenal Wednesday night. Let's see what Trump has to say this evening in his talk. And as always, in the meantime, in between time, with my fresh haircut here, make it a great day. Honor the moment, and most importantly, be grateful. Thanks for supporting the channel, everyone.